Yo, don't know my old lady girl now, but I want to give a shout out to her, yo, man. I love your ass. Sexy motherfucker you. I'm about to have the greatest birthday ever.
16 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive.
MLB Network brings you baseball from North Central Texas as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Atlanta Braves and the Texas Rangers. It's Interleague Baseball next on MLB Network. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, We were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. High and deep to right center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Number 5, Freddie.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The left fielder.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And they're runners at the corners now. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Grounded to third. Cabrera's up with it. Odor on to Guzman. They get them both, and that. Now at the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Rangers, the designated hitter.
Grounded to the right. Backhanded. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. So striding forward now, Elvis Andrews. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And Markakis will make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Duvall.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall. Now Zimmer with a swing and a deep drive to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Here now the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Runner goes. Strike one to start the at-bat. Flowers aboard here at first with nobody out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Odor battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ender.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. Gallo is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Gallo is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nomar Mazara. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Sharp ground ball to third. Donaldson's there. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Stepping up to the plate, Joey Gallo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Markakis looks up. Gone! Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
The third baseman.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Ronald Guzman is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Markakis has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Cabrera stands at first with one out. Ready with the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But two here in the Rangers. At the plate, Ronald Acuna, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazara's on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Settling in now, Nick Markakis. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Gallo is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
Second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Adam Duvall. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Odor has it, and an underhanded throw is in time. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. This is skied into short left center. Acuna comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one.
Now batting.
Standing in, Rougned Odor looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Markakis to the track, to the wall, and that one is gone. Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Number one. Shortstop.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped him up. Flowers is there. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 30.
Stepping in, Nomar Mazara. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He pulls this one into right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. The inning stays alive with 2 out and brings up Joey Gallo next.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stop.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard.
Leading off for Atlanta.
Digging in, Tyler Flowers. He reached on a single in his first try. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Mazara is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The center fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. First offering on its way. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out hit extends things for Josh Donaldson next.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners off for second. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. They'll try it again from first. And another foul ball. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Donaldson and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as we are all tied at 5. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here. So he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
So a run. Runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. He's set and the pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So next to the plate for Texas, Ronald Guzman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Guzman.
A high fastball is in there. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 9.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, who was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Skied into straightaway right. Markakis on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Donaldson is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rangers set down. Digging in once again, Nick Markakis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Nick Markakis.
A bouncer up the middle. Andrus fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 1. Second base.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now back.
Man at second with 1 down. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. He's set. Here it comes. Runner goes for third. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Now batting.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Shin-Soo Choo.
Grounded softly to the right. Barehanded at his knees. Got him. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. And try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 30. Nomar.
Up next for the Rangers, Nomar Mazara. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Comes set, the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Chris Martin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 31.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dansby Swanson. They're trying to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th. First pitch is on the ground, and a chance for Andrus at short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Behind 0-2 now. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Donaldson. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it, but the recovery throw will be in time to first. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that anytime you can put 6 runs on the board, you have to feel pretty good about it. And you know that a lot of little things are going right. Now, it's just a matter of maintaining that through the rest of the game. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. As Dribble Cabrera is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Riding in once again, Ronald Guzman. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Swanson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
The center fielder, number 3, Delino.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Swanson onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, this is another one of those cases, D-Roll, of not how many, but how many can you score? Lots of traffic.
100%, Dan. It's not about batting average in this league anymore. It's about OPS. It's about driving runs in at the end of the day, and they got to find a way. And they're doing that right now. They got the lead.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Donaldson is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rangers. Jeffrey Springs comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a glove flip for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now batting.
Stepping in for the Braves, Nick Markakis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? Zach McAllister takes over here with a runner at first and two gone in the inning.
Now pitching for the Rangers.
First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gallo moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Rougned Odor now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Second baseman, Rougned.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Popped him up. Donaldson on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ready now, Elvis Andrus. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Andrus will take the turn and head for second here. Elvis is still going. He's headed for third.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Joey Gallo will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
Third baseman.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Acuna's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But 2 here. Adam Duvall will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Guzman trying to get there. Duvall on at first. Nobody out. Hit back up the middle. Odor on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Sean Kelly enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes to Shields. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
The center fielder.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. First pitch coming, here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Gallo makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Ronald Guzman. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The first baseman,
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The catcher, Isaiah.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground toward the left. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So striding in, Delino DeShields. He singled his last time up.
DeShields.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Donaldson waits on it, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Jose Leclerc comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Josh Donaldson will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Smoked on the ground up the middle. On to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Ronald Acuna, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit toward the hole, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gallo going back to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
All right, Dan, as a former closer right here, you get 2 quick outs in the 9th inning, and then you give up back-to-back knocks. Are you 1 pitch away? What are you telling yourself?
You know, sometimes the hardest thing to do, D-Row, is to get that 1-2-3 9th inning. 2 base hits in a row right now. This is where you really have to make some good pitches. It's never easy pitching the 9th inning, and this is an indication of that right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is DeShields. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game. And it took 6 here to get the job done. But, hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
8-5 today. The Texas Rangers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Mike Minor pitches well enough to get the W. Daniel Winkler allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time. Daytime baseball. Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Braves.
Here comes the first pitch.
Number 11.
Hit out towards second. Fielded by Odor. And the day begins with an out. There's one away. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy hit over 300 last year, and, man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that into the box now, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. 1 down. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Third. The shortstop.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrews, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he lays off there 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. Odor, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. He'll try again. 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Fastball called for strike 2. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Inciarte's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Markakis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Here's the first pitch to him. He's running, heading out towards shallow right. Mazara's on the move. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Markakis rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Adam Duvall.
Coming forward now is the Braves designated hitter, Adam Duvall, trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. Skied into straightaway right. Mazar. Is there. Let's see if they try it. And they will not try running on that arm. Wisely so, as he holds on tight with one away now.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. A bouncer to the left side. There is Andrus. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Joey Gallo. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And I'm locking in on second baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base, and also both sides of the plate. A switch hitter with this kind of swagger and this kind of defense doesn't come along often.
And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Markakis giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Now to the plate, Ronald Guzman.
Ronald Guzman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Flowers has a play. And he brings it in on the warning track. In now, Ender Inciarte, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And Andrus will take this one in with 2 hands for the first out. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Adore is there. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the 3rd.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. In the air out to straightaway left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Minor sets. 0-1 on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Headed after it is Mazzara. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
The batter, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
So 2 on with 2 away, and standing in the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is in the air out to right field. Mazzara is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for Atlanta, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Isaiah.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So one away here with the bases empty. And up to bat next to Lino DeShields. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. In time to first, and there are two away.
Up next for the Rangers.
Next will be the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. And the Rangers crack the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game. Here's Rougned Odor now.
The second baseman.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Taken but called a strike. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3 and the side is retired. Rangers draw just a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We're through 3 here in the Lone Star State. It's the Braves 2 and the Rangers 1. Striding in, Ozzie Albies. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Swing and a little blooper to center. DeShields coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting. Designated
striding forward now is the DH. Adam Duvall comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there. Makes the play, 1 away. So now stepping in, Tyler Flowers. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping up now, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, runner's on his way to third. Line towards center field. DeShields brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. Now a throw to second, and he can't get back in time, so the hit and run works against them as he hits right into a double play. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one. Here it comes now to Andrus. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Digging in, Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In there, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner is in from second. He pulls into third safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
The batter.
Now batting, Ronald Guzman. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. Well, runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the runner.
And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Delino DeShields. Down the first baseline. Foul ball here, 0-1. 3 runs already home here. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. First pitch coming, here it is. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Leadoff man gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Donaldson and deep. And this one is gone, a home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gallo has a read on it. And that retires the side. But the Braves. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The designated hitter.
Hit down the line at first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. The bouncer to the left side and into left field for a one-out hit. He's around first, heading for two. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.